More news, rumors and opinions Friday afternoon, the 7th of February 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. KTFA. Claire, member of Parliamentary Finance Committee, warns of investment projects being affected by delay in 2025 budget schedules. The 7th of February 2025 member of the Parliamentary Finance Committee, Jamal Khojar, warned of the repercussions of the delay in approving the 2025 budget, indicating that this will negatively affect investment and service projects that depend on financial liquidity. Khojar told Al Farad news agency, "The delay in the budget will hinder the implementation of vital projects and will affect the level of services provided to citizens," stressing that employee salaries will not be affected in any way. He called on the concerned authorities to expedite the approval of the budget to avoid disrupting vital sectors and ensure the continuity of economic development. Raghad. Claire, special representative of the President of the Russian Federation, visits Baghdad and meets a number of officials. The 7th of February 2025 Baghdad received the special representative of the President of the Russian Federation for the Middle East and Africa, Mikhail Bogdanov. Bogdanov met with Prime Minister Mohammad Shia al-Sudani, Foreign Minister Fuad Hussein and several important figures. During the talks, current issues related to strengthening traditional and friendly Russian-Iraqi relations were discussed, including the implementation of agreements reached at the highest levels. During the meetings, Moscow and Baghdad's commitment to active political dialogue and strengthening mutual cooperation in various fields, with a focus on trade, economy and energy, were emphasized. The Russian side expressed its support for the efforts of the Iraqi leadership to enhance internal political stability, combat terrorism, confront security challenges, solve economic and social problems, and enhance Iraq's regional role in the Arab arena. There was also an in-depth exchange of views on regional issues of common interest, where the need to maintain the ceasefire in Lebanon and the Gaza Strip, find a just and rapid solution to the Palestinian issue, and launch a comprehensive political process in Syria with the participation of all ethnic and sectarian components and political forces to ensure its territorial integrity and sovereignty was emphasized. MNT Goat. The corruption in the US was and is still affecting Iraq and getting the RV we are looking for. Our hope as investors is that the Trump administration can help to finally free Iraq from this tyranny of the Feds and the Obama-Biden policies. But remember, there are also Iranian skeletons in the closet too for Iraq that they will have to clean out prior to Trump trusting them and helping them to the extent needed. Post 1 of 2. Stay tuned. MNT Goat article. Trump cancels exemption granted to Iraq to import electricity and gas from U.S. President Donald Trump canceled. Wednesday. The exemption granted to Iraq to import electricity and gas from Iran. This is evidence that Trump is not going to be relaxed with Iraq and has expectations that they agreed to in his first term, and have not yet fulfilled. Folks, almost 7 years have gone by. This is one of those skeletons they must clean up. But there is more to this issue. Iraq has already developed its own electric grid, and is now self-sufficient and no longer needs Iranian electricity or gas. So, why is Iraq still purchasing these utilities from Iran? This is Trump's point. Get it? The overall long-term plan is to get Iraqi to the reinstatement. It may seem a long way off, however. I assure you it is not. Just look at how quickly things are moving along. Is silver set to outperform gold by 9x? Mike Maloney and Alan Hibbard. Silver might be on the verge of outshining gold by a factor of 9. Are you ready to capitalize on this historic opportunity? In this must-watch episode, Mike Maloney and Alan Hibbard break down the explosive dynamics at play in the gold and silver markets. From central banks snapping up over 1,000 tons of gold for the third consecutive year to a potential 50 to 80% stock market crash driving a massive capital rotation, the signs are everywhere that precious metals are entering a new golden era. Discover why physical bars, not paper ETFs, are becoming harder to source, how lease rates are flashing red, and why this setup mirrors, and could eclipse, the legendary 1970s bull run. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, you'll want to see the charts, data, and insights that are prompting many to load up on gold and silver before the rest of the world wakes up. Don't miss your chance to position yourself for what could be the most significant precious metal surge in decades. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.